The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit. If I took a loss, see how that lasted. You play me again, then I'm stat padding. Looking at the numbers, see who's hearing it. Watching all the hype go disappear again. Giving you the picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose, but game what I've been dreaming is. Why you see a mirror, cause I'm closer than I appear in it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the topic, if you knew half of my logic, you wouldn't have no more problems, but now you know what interference is. Whoa, wait up, scoring down, stay up. Tom Brady with the comeback, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect, don't reject that game nuts, better hang up the white flag, you fight back, think you nameless, so tell me what the time say, game time, why they think that they could ever outscore me, got project, here comes the shot, and that's it! For the entree, fast break, one man to beat, got it all day.
Still without risk control.
Doing this for all my life.
Looking for the
You don't want to waste my time.
And this one hammered.
If you want to
Deep
test my
left.
grind,
Going,
better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They could never get in my mind. Please slow it down, I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd, pipe me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Come on, third.
Check out the roof, no. If I do fail, I don't have none to lose, so I'ma go until I crash to a new low. Still leaving, then I'll bounce back like I do go. See how I facilitate it, you get humiliated. I'm making something from nothing cause I'm too innovative. I'm making records so I feel better for when I break it. It's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kinda like that, I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, and I'ma spike that. That means I put it down, watch me throw away your doubt. Kinda like a quarterback, I take your crap and throw it out. We can go back and forth like Serena, just know I'm the home team. I pack out arenas and arenas. Never no settle where we from, so after I'm finished, it's all gonna be love. Still in my bag and they still wanna be us, but I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus. Doing this for all my life. You don't wanna waste my time. If you wanna test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They could never get in my mind. Please slow it down, I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd, play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and we are at the ballpark at Columbus for another rendition of some varsity action here tonight as the Beavers are at home taking on the Warren Dragons as get their third game in of the season. As I just try to get set up here, trying to get the best camera angles and tweak things as we get into our Box It Lock It pregame show. Get things taken care of. First and foremost, let's talk about the weather. It's kind of cloudy and overcast. We're dodging raindrops. Not right now, but in the near future. So 66 degrees out. Temperature is falling And the weather report here brought to us by Harvest Community Church, as we have overcast skies, and we're hopefully going to be able to get this going. Don't know how many innings we're going to get in. Don't know if we're going to get the JV game in, but we're going to give it a go. See what we can get done here. And we'll move right into our Snap Fitness 3 steps to success. Our first step is be a hitter. When you're in the batter's box here, don't be calling balls and strikes. The umpire's going to do that. Your job is to be a hitter. Put the bat on the ball and put it in play. Don't worry about the balls and the strikes. If it's one that you can see well enough to put in play, put it in play. The umpire will take care of calling balls and strikes, so don't worry about that. He'll let you know for sure. And then when we're out on the mound, let's throw some strikes. Let's put them in the strike zone and make the Dragons be hitters tonight. Put the ball into play. And our third step is be vocal when you're out on the field on defense. Help each other out. Outfielders especially, talking to one another. And also in the infield, it would help out. I got bag, or somebody's going after picking up a bracket funeral bunt. Have somebody come in behind to cover the bag in behind, like a first baseman, second base, talk to one another. But just to, be vocal out on the field and be adamant about what you're talking about and help each other out. So Snap Fitness step to success: be a hitter, throw strikes, and be vocal. And that'll lead us into our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game. I'm going to go with number 26, Wyatt Swan. Starting second baseman for the Beavers, kind of in the middle of the lineup. A big hitter in the lineup. I think he's batting cleanup at the third spot. I'd have to look at my lineup, but we'll figure that out. But I'm going with Wyatt Swan, number 26, as Beavers in the black jerseys and gray pinstripe pants, as they look to push their record to 3-0 on the year after they got wins against Titusville in a season opener here at the ballpark at Columbus, and then followed it up with a trouncing of the Bobcats 14-4, as they were supposed to get this game in last Friday, but it got rained out, and here we are today to try to get it in, as the Warren Dragons are in town, and they're shaking hands, so we're getting pretty close to the start of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and do the J. Gill Heating and Plumbing starting lineups. As leading off for the Dragons, we'll do the visitors first. They're going to have Brady Chase, number 10, in the leadoff spot. He's going to be DHing for number 22, Colin Zadarko. In the 2 spot is going to be Duncan McGarry, number 17. He'll be playing short. In the 3 spot is Eli Schneider. He's number 6, and he'll be behind the dish for the Warren Dragons. In the 4 spot is Brock Bryan, number 3. He'll be on the hill for the Dragons. In the 5 spot is David Manning. He's at number 8, and he'll be over at first base. In the 6 spot is Gabe Thibodeau. He's number 26, and he'll be on a hot corner at third base. In the 7 spot is Trace Wyman. He's number 35. He'll be in center field. In the 8 spot is number 24, Charlie Blum, and he'll be in right field. And rounding out the lineup is in the number 9 spot is Brady Sheen. He's number 13, and he'll be at second base. And that leads us to our starting lineup for your Beavers. Leading off is going to be Jackson, number 1. He'll be in center field. In the 2 spot is number 2, Camden Moon. He'll be at short. In the 3rd spot is number 26, our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game, Wyatt Swan. He'll be at second base. In the 4th spot is number 10, Anderson. He'll be at first. In the 5th spot is number 20, Braswell. He'll be behind the plate for the Beavers, doing the catching duties. In the 6th spot is number 7, Jeremiah Johnson, and he'll be at third base. Number 9 in the 7th spot is Schatz. He'll be over in right field, and he doesn't have any sun to worry about today over in right field. In the 8th spot is number 11, Chelton, and he'll be on the hill for the Beavers, getting his second start of the year. And in the 9th spot is going to be Lathrop, number 15, DHing for number 6, Kraza, who is going to be over in left field. And those are our starting lineups, again brought to us by J. Gill Heating and Plumbing, as we are ready for the Fox Family Insurance opening pitch here, as we have Chelton warmed up just about, and we are ready to get the first inning going. This is the J.H. Napa Auto Parts first inning, as we're ready to get things going here, as Chelton just finishing up his warm-ups. And number 10 is going to step in here. That's Chase DHing for Zadarko. As we get ready to get things going here with that Fox Family Insurance opening pitch. So we are all set to get things going here. Top of the first. Chase steps in. And it's a called strike. As Chelton wastes no time. He was listening to my steps to success and puts the first strike in there. Chase awaits. And it's off the dish for ball one. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chelton working right along here. Getting his second start of the year. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Chase in the hole now, 1-2. Softly hit the third, charging in is Johnson. He'll scoop it up, throw to first. In time, good stretch there by Anderson. And there's one away. Vern's Garage out. Nice play there by Johnson. It's a 5-3 put out, and there's one away. That'll bring McGarry to the plate. Left-handed hitter. Chelton right back to work here. Just inside for ball one. Beavers playing straight away on defense. That's hammered high in the air into shallow left field. As Krasa is out there, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. That ball carried a little bit more than what I was expecting, but good catch there by Krasa, and there's 2 away. And that'll bring Schneider to the dish, the starting catcher for the Dragons. Shelton's going to wind and fire. Belted down the third base side, and we're going to have a UTEX Body Shop foul ball. As it was wide of the third base by about 3 feet. So Snyder in the hole, 0-1. As he took a healthy cut at that pitch. But a little bit out in front of it, yanked it foul. And he works over to batter's box. So there's only lines behind him. As he'll step back in now. Shelton gets the signal from Braswell. He'll fire home. Just inside. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Little breezy here tonight. Swirling wind shaking the plexiglass in front of us in the press box. As Shelton gets ready to deliver again. And it's inside for ball 2. 2-1. And that's inside for a 3-1 count. After leading off this at-bat with a strike, Shelton's put 3 balls in there and is struggling to find the strike zone here. And a called strike at the top of the zone. And Snyder takes a little walk around. And we'll have a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming here. Shelton to deliver. Swung on a miss. It's a Rossbecker strikeout. And that will do it for the Dragons here in the top of the first. No hits, no runs. And we will head to the bottom of the first with the Beavers and the Dragons tied at 0.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union Building on North Center Street in Corry.
Hey everybody, my name is Cameron Atha. I am the lead pastor here at Harvest Community Church, right here in Corry, PA, inviting you to come hear the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ. Here at Harvest, we live on mission to love God, to love others, and to make disciples. We hope to see you this Sunday at 627 Worth Street in Corry, PA.
Need a reliable contractor? Sawyer Builders General Contracting is your local expert. Sawyer Builders handles new construction, remodels, garages, roofing, and more. Quality work, on time, and within budget. Call Talon today at 814-462-4628. Sawyer Builders. Let's build your dream together.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and we're at the ballpark at Columbus. Game number 3 on the season for the Beavers. And a nice 1-2-3 inning there by Chelton in the top of the first. First inning brought to us by J.H. Napa Auto Parts. We're in the bottom of the first, and the Beavers come with the sticks here for the first time. It'll be Jackson, Moon, and Swan to lead things off here for the Beavers in the bottom of the first, and they look to get the sticks going early and often here. As I'm sure a lead for Chelton would be nice and cushiony for them. The pitcher for the Dragons is number 3, Manning. No, number 3, that's Brian. He'll be leading off in the top of the second. So we'll see if he can keep the scoreless here for the Dragons, as Jackson will step in and lead things off here for the Beavs. I see a few of the Dragons have bleached hair. I don't know if that's a crossover or a leftover from basketball season. I don't see everybody on the baseball team with bleached hair, so I'm guessing it's probably a leftover from some of the winter sports. So here we go, bottom of the first. Jackson steps in, looking to get things going here for the Beavers. Brian will fire, and it's lifted towards short and over, and it's a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit, and that didn't take long at all. Jackson swinging at that first pitch, and he delivers. Just over the outstretched hands of the shortstop. McGarry gave a good effort at it as Moon will settle in now. Runner on first. Beavers starting to put pressure on already. Brian puts it right in there for a called strike. And that's down low. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Moon gave it a good look. Got away from the catcher just a little bit, but not enough to advance the runner at first. As Brian working from the stretch now. Lifted high in the air, shallow center field. And center fielder makes the grab, and that'll be the first out of the inning for the Beavers as Moon flies out to center field. That's Wyman out there in center field, making it look easy, as Swan will step in. See if Beavers can advance Jackson down to second. Brian puts it right in there for a called strike. Brian will give Jackson a look at first. He'll come set on the hill. And that's lined right back up the middle. Nice stop there by the second baseman. They'll get the front end at second base, force out. Nice flip of the glove. And there's 2 away. As Wyatt Swan beats it down to first base, he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. So there's two away on the 4-6 put out at second. And this is Anderson stepping into the plate here. And he takes a healthy cut for strike one as he came up empty. Again, Anderson swings through it. Got a little piece of it. And he's in the hole 0-2 now. Jackson gets a good lead at first. And this is hit right back up the middle. Hit Brian. Dribbles the second. And got it just in time before Swan could get in there. Unassisted put out as the second baseman scooped it up as Swan was coming in and got him just in the nick of time. And that will retire the side on another fielder's choice. We'll head to the top of the second. Scoreless here. Be back after this.
When you need health care, you deserve a health system that takes a whole-person approach to medicine for you and your family. Whether you need the expert care of our hospitals, the specialized knowledge of our clinical practices, the compassionate support of our behavioral health network, or our continuum of services for seniors, you can rely on LECOM Health. Founded in Erie, invested in Erie, advancing healthcare in Erie. LECOM Health, whole person care for a lifetime.
K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com. Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corry and Union City community since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corry or 814-438-2522 in Union City.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at the ballpark at Columbus. And we are in the top of the second inning, brought to us by Epiphany's Emporium. And the Dragons are going to lead it off here with Brian, the pitcher. See if they can get their first base runner. And this is blooped into right field. It'll get down in there for a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. And Beavers get to it and get the throw in from center field. That'll hold them to a single, but the leadoff man is aboard for the Dragons. And I believe we're going to have a courtesy runner here for Brian as he was swinging at the first pitch. And number 5 comes in here to do the running. That's Zach Peters. No, I'm sorry. That is Aaron Sheen, number 5. And this is Manning stepping up to the plate here for the Dragons as they look to make some noise here in the second inning. Here we go. Shelton will settle in. He'll work from the stretch here. And he's going to step off because I don't think he was ready to work from the stretch. He was in the windup. Now he'll work back to the stretch here. Good adjustment there as he found himself in the wrong position. Just stepped off. Fires it in there for a called strike. Didn't balk, but knew he was in a bad position, so he just stepped off and reset himself. And able to get right back into it here as he checks the runner. He'll come set on the hill here. Braswell able to keep it in front of him. That is a ball. And that'll even a count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Manning settles back into the box. Shelton settles in on the hill. We're ready for the next pitch here. Fired down in there. Braswell blocks it. Count pushed to 2-1. Short lead at first for the runner. And it's a little outside for ball 3, 3-1. Once again, Shelton comes ready. That's fouled over the top of the scoreboard here, or the press box. And that pushes the count full. We'll have a Munns Merch payoff pitch up coming. Pinch runner still down at first base. Shelton working from the stretch here. Throw over. Not in time. Anderson can't come up with it. So we'll await the Munns Merch payoff pitch here, as Mannion will settle back in the box. Line towards short and through. It'll be another J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. And they're going to try for third. In there safely, but the runner, Manning, stays at first. So a little base hit there. J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit, and the Dragons have runners on the corners. Nobody out here. Back-to-back singles for the Dragons. Thibodeau comes to the plate as the Dragons threatening to take a lead here. Lights are on in the ballpark as we settle in the top of the second here. Got to check the runner at third and then try to get an out to keep him there. Thibodeau will step in and try to get that runner in. Outside, ball one. Shelton continues to work from the stretch here. Manning with a shallow lead at first. And this is going to be lined into right field. Right in front of shots. It's going to land. And it's going to be another base hit for the Dragons. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead. Thibodeau delivers with a base hit. And the Dragons are earning it here as they put 3 hits in a row. Wyman comes to the dish now, made a nice catch in the bottom of the first. And takes downstairs for ball one. Shelton continuing to throw strikes here. And that was inside for ball two, 2-0. Wyman, the number 7 hitter in the lineup, so we got 8-9 to go yet. And that's outside for ball 3, 3-0. And that's a 4-pitch walk. Crossroads Fellowship walk, and that's going to load them up. And there's nobody out. So any base will do for an out here. First walk of the game given up by Shelton. And it looks like we're going to have a Jim's Automotive timeout on the field as the coach comes out to talk things over. Maybe just to settle the defense in as to what we need to do. Top of the second, and the Dragons really threatening to blow this game open. Nobody out, 1 run in already, and the bases are juiced. Beavers still looking for that first out here of this inning. The number 9 hitter coming to the plate for the the number 8 hitter coming to the plate for the Dragons is Blum, right fielder. As the Dragons are looking to hang a crooked number on the Beavers here. That's outside, ball 1. That's inside for ball 2, 2-0. That's a little upstairs, 3-0. Shelton in danger of walking back-to-back batters here. A walk here would push another run across the plate. And that's ball 4 on 4 straight pitches again. We're going to have another Jim's Automotive timeout taken here. As Coach Solarigliano is going to come out and have a chit-chat this time. Another Crossroads Fellowship walk. And it looks like they're going to have a Kearney and Ruth pitching change here. As our Corey Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game, Wyatt Swan, is going to take over on the hill. And it's just going to be a flip-flop. Swan will come to the hill. And Shelton will go to second base. And Swan will face the number 9 hitter, Sheen. Brady Sheen, number 13. And then it's back to the top of the order, which Shelton did a nice job with in the first top of the first, as he had a 1-2-3 inning. But the Dragons have 2 runs in here so far, and they're looking to add on here with a 2-0 lead. Bases loaded, nobody out. Swan continuing to get warmed up, and he's throwing a little smoke out there. Swan having a little conversation with the home plate umpire as he continues to take pitches on the mound. I think Swan is about ready. I think he's got one more pitch left to go. And it looks like Swan is about ready to get going. So here we go. Sheen will step in. Wyatt Swan on the hill. Dragons with a 2-0 lead. Nobody out. Bases still loaded. And Swan puts it in there for a called strike. And another called strike. 0-2. Swan ready to fire again. And just outside for ball 1, 1-2. Didn't miss by much. Swan's going to wind it up. Bounced it in there. Sheen about went fishing, but was able to hold off. Count goes to 2-2. Good stop there by Braswell. I'd have stepped on home plate just to make sure. Don't allow nobody to get nothing. And there's a Rosbecker strikeout. Got him looking. First Vern's Garage out of the inning. And it's back to the top of the order as Chase will come up. He hit into a 5-3 putout his first time up. And Swan misses outside with ball 1. Swung on a miss. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sky's lightening up just a little bit here at the ballpark at Columbus. Clouds are still heavy, but getting a little lighter for now. And Swan misses upstairs with ball 2, 2-1. Bases full of Dragons. As Swan misses low and outside, ball 3, 3-1. And that's outside. It's another Crossroads Fellowship walk. And the carousel continues here. Dragons make it 3-0. As McGarry will step back in. Another Crossroads Fellowship walk. That's going to be fouled down the third base side. Well out of play. Q-Tech body shot foul ball. As McGarry finds himself in a hole 0-1. Gary flew out to left field his first time up on a towering shot. And that's in there for a called strike on the inside corner. Puts him in the hole 0-2. And that was just a tick low for ball 1. 1-2. And it's our Rosbecker strikeout. Got him looking. And that was a big out there for Swan as he strikes out the second batter here. Both looking. And it's another Vern's Garage out. And it's Snyder's turn to take a swing at it here. The catcher for the Dragons. Getting his second at-bat of the night. And Swan puts it in there for a called strike. Snyder's the ninth batter to bat in this inning. As the Dragons have batted all the way around the lineup. Aided by a few Crossroad Fellowship walks. But they started out with 3 consecutive singles in a row. That's going to be wide to the dish. And Manning's going to stay, or Wyman's going to stay put at third base. That will even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. So that pass ball didn't hurt the Beavers. Swan's going to wind it up. And that misses upstairs for ball 2, 2-1. And that's upstairs. Gets by Braswell. That's going to push the count to 3-1. Already 3 runs home here this inning. Beavers can ill afford to let a 4th one come in. Swan's going to deliver. That's high towering pop-up, and that's going to get out of play. And that will push the count full. And we will have a Munns Merch payoff pitch up coming. Snyder struck out to end the first. His first time up. Also on a full count. So 2 lengthy at-bats here for Snyder. As Swan's going to wind it up. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got him swinging to end the second. Dragons get 3 big runs, but Swan comes in, shuts the door. And we'll head to the bottom of the second with the Dragons out in front, 3-0. Be back right after this.
Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville lives through the stories we tell, the experiences we provide, and the lives we empower. We serve high school and adult learners in Crawford, Venango, Warren, Mercer, Forest, and Erie counties. Visit etc.pitt.edu to learn about our workforce options that can be completed in 2 years or less, including 6-week certificate programs. Again, that's etc.pitt.edu to learn more about how we can help you go far, go fast, go succeed.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and we're at the ballpark at Columbus. In the bottom of the second inning, brought to us by Epiphany's Emporium. And Dragons striking for 3 big runs in the top half of the inning, as Brian is out there for the Dragons once more here to see if he can't shut the door on the Beavers for a second inning in a row. And leading things off for the Beavers is going to be Braswell, as the Beavers will look to get the sticks going. Had one base runner in the bottom of the first, but just unable to get him pushed into second, as the Dragons had some stifling defense and got that lead runner a couple of times at second base. Brian going to wind it up, and Braswell's going to swing through it for strike one. 0-1 is the count. And Braswell not shy about taking swings. And that's outside for ball 1. And Brian bounces that one in there for ball 2. 2-1. Was nice and warm when I first got to the ballpark today, 70 degrees out. But since then, we've fallen into the 60s. Braswell fouls that out of play. That'll even account 2 balls, 2 strikes on the UTEG's body shop foul ball. Beavers on the schedule have another game for us tomorrow here at the ballpark, taking on the Eisenhower Knights. As Braswell looks at ball 3 upstairs, and that's going to be a full count. And we will have a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming. And that's upstairs as well, so a leadoff walk, Crossroads Fellowship walk. And the Beavers again have the leadoff man aboard. Consecutive innings in a row here. That'll bring Jeremiah Johnson to the plate, as Braswell's earned himself down to first base. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Braswell wasn't going anywhere, so he'll stay back at first. Catches the outside corner for a called strike. 0-2 now. Bounced it in there, gets away from the catcher, and Braswell wastes no time getting down to second. He'll be in there standing up on the pass ball on the catcher. Beavers get the man into scoring position. 1-2 is the count on the batter. Johnson way out in front of that one, fouls it off. Another Utex body shot foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. Braswell down at second now. Johnson trying to advance him to third. And he's a little bit out in front of that one, too, as he sends it down towards the dumpster. And he got it over the dumpster. So the count stays 1-2. Brian will come home with it. And that's inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Called strike, and Johnson is out on a Rossbecker strikeout. And that's the first Vern's Garage out of the inning for the Dragons. Shots will come in. And he swings at the first pitch, comes up empty. Brian fires it upstairs. Took a little something off of it. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Shortstop trying to hold Braswell towards second as Shot swings through that pitch for strike 2. Brian checks the runner. And Braswell's able to dance back to second base before the throw comes from the mound from Brian. 1-2 on the batter. Shots. Brian throws the second that time, but Braswell back in there standing up. Count still at 1-2 on Shots. Braswell goes, gets by the third baseman, and he's going to score on the throwing error from the catcher. Shots down on the Rossbecker strikeout. There's 2 away, but the Beavers get on the board, make it a 3-1 ball game. So Shots out on the strikeout, but Braswell able to get around on the base paths as Chelton will come up to the dish now, and he swings through the first pitch for strike 1. Takes inside for ball 1. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Brian puts it in there for a called strike. 1-2 now. It's another Rossbecker strikeout as Brian comes back after giving off a leadoff walk. He strikes out the next 3, all looking. We'll head to the top of the third. Beavers trailing 3-1. We'll be back right after this.
Vern's Garage is your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs. Family owned and operated in Corry for over 50 years, Vern's offers general auto repair, Piaa inspection, emission testing, and front-end alignments. Vern's is located at 10460 Route 426 in Corry. Give them a call today to schedule your auto repair at 814-664-9446. Vern's Garage, your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget, we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
At Kitchen Village, custom isn't just what we do, it's who we are. With 35 years of experience, we bring your dream kitchen or bath to life, built around you. Our expert team handles everything: design, build, and finish with precision and care. Call Kitchen Village today at 814-964-4684 or visit us at www.kitchenvillage.com. Kitchen Village, let's create something custom just for you.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd. We're at the ballpark at Columbus, and we are ready to get things going in the top of the third inning. Third inning brought to us by Cafaro's Custom Butchering. And Swan back out on the hill for her second inning. Starts off with a strike as Beavers came back after giving up 3. This is the pitcher, Brian, batting for the Dragons. And that's just a tick high for ball 1. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swan will wind it up. And that's fouled out of play by Brian. And that pushes the count to 1-2. As we welcome Marshall Morrison here on the broadcast with us.
Hey, Dewey, how you doing? Am I on here? Test?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
That last pitch there, evens count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, it was kind of a heads-up notice, Dewey. I was eastbound and down, I guess, so to say, when I was coming here.
Uh-huh. It's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got him looking once more, as Wyatt Swan doing a nice job on the hill here for the Beavs. Coming in for relief of Chelton in the second inning.
That was a good pitch there. He got that right in the strike zone.
That'll bring up Manning to the dish. He'll line that into right field. It's going to get down. Shot cuts it off. And a nice throw in from the outfield is going to hold him to a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. And the Dragons right back to work here with the sticks in hand as they get another base runner aboard here. Manning 2 for 2 on the day. You good with jumping in and doing balls and strikes on the...
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That'll bring Thibodeau. He also had a signal back in the second. Came around and scored the second run for the Dragons. And he fouls that off in the box. That's going to sting a little bit as he done hit himself with that ball. So Blue does a good job of dusting off home plate to give Thibodeau a chance to regather himself. as he'll settle back into the box now. Swan working from the stretch now with the runner on at first. Swung on and missed as Thibodeau was way out in front of that changeup. Finds himself in the hole 0-2 now. Swan taking his time, checks the runner at first. Manning able to get back in safely.
See if we can get some contact here to keep this 0-2 count alive.
That's a little upstairs for ball 1. 1-2.
Ideally, yeah.
Almost looks like the sun is breaking through the clouds out there. And it's another Ross Becker strikeout. Second Vern's Garage out of the inning. The last 3 strikeouts have all been looking.
They just caught him swinging there.
Good deal. That'll bring Wyman to the dish. He walked his first time up and was stranded at third in the second inning. Outside, Braswell corrals it, throw down to second. It's a little wide of the dish. It's going to get into center field, but Shelton's right there to corral it. And Manning safely down in the second base on that pass ball. Wyman out in front, 1-0. Swan comes set on the hill. And that's upstairs for ball 2, 2-0. And Swan misses once more upstairs for the 3-0 count now. He's going to have to corral it here. Get back to throwing strikes. Got to limit the number of freebies that we hand out here tonight. And that's outside, a 4-pitch walk. And Wyman aboard the second time with another Crossroads Fellowship walk. And there's 2 aboard now, first and second, with 2 outs.
Got 1 runner on second here. We'll see. Hopefully Swan can strike him out.
And Swan goes right after Blum here. Putting the first strike by him for an 0-1 count. Blum walked on 4 straight pitches his first time up back in the second. And he was stranded at second base. Make that 0. There you go. Missing with that last pitch. That'll even a count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swan takes a look at the runners. And he puts that right down center street for a called strike. Blum in a hole now, 1-2. Swung on a miss as Ross Becker a strikeout, and that will do it for the inning, as that's the 3rd out. And the Beavers will head to the bottom of the 3rd, trailing 3-1, as looking to get them 6 going as they put up a 0 here in the 3rd inning. We'll be back right after this.
Since 1945, Corry Manufacturing Company has been developing processes in the manufacturing of aircraft and gas turbine components. Their specialties are assemblies that supply air, water, fuel, and oil to the engine. Corry Manufacturing has been voted Best Manufacturing Employer in Corry and is celebrating their 80th anniversary of manufacturing excellence. They are hiring for many positions and would like you to come and join the team. Contact the Human Resources Office today at 814-664-9611. The Corry Redevelopment Authority is a full-service development team that provides low-interest financing, real estate services, and grant assistance to businesses and nonprofit organizations with the ultimate goal of fostering investment and employment in the Corry region. Looking to enhance your business? Contact the RDA today to discuss how the Corry Redevelopment Authority can assist your business's improvement, expansion, growth, and advancement. Visit the Corry Redevelopment Authority online today at www.corryidc.org.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Marshall Morris here at the ballpark at Columbus. Varsity action here tonight for the Beavers. Bottom of the third, Beavers trailing 3-1 here, Marshall, as it'll be the number 9 hitter leading things off here. Lathrop will lead things off, then back to the top of the order for the Beavers to start through the lineup for the second time here tonight. As Lathrop will look to get things going. Bryan back out on the hill for a third time here as Lathrop swings through that first pitch. A little tardy on it for an 0-1 count. That's foul down the first base side. And Lathrop finds himself in a hole, deep hole now, 0-2 after that UTEX body shop foul ball. And that's off the dish for ball one, 1-2. Dribble towards first. And an unassisted put out there by Manning. And that'll be the first out of the inning. And now it's back to the top of the order. Jackson, Moon, and Swan to be up now.
See what Swan has.
Well, actually, Jackson's up right now.
Oh, Swan's in the hole.
Nope, Swan's after. He's on
deck.
He's on deck after Moon, who's on deck there. Jackson, heavy cut there, comes up empty, puts it into the mesh for strike one.
Yeah, we're hoping to get a little bit more contact than Warren did last inning on the top.
Beavers able to put up a 0 in that third inning. Well, they come back and nice curveball there by Bryan. Gets Jackson looking. Puts him in the hole 0-2. See what Bryan comes up with here. And that was upstairs for ball one. 1-2. The breeze is kept up here today, Marshall, as the clouds have been kind of pushed through a little bit. And
I can see the sun. It's cracking through just
hit down the left field line. Just hooked it foul by about 4 feet. As Jackson just a half tick out in front of that one. And we'll reset and do it all over again with a 1-2 count here after that UTEX body shop foul ball.
I think that protects that game ball with his life, Dewey.
Does well with it. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got Jackson looking as that was right at the bottom of the zone. And there's 2 away now. Moon up now. Flew out flew out to center field his first time up back in the first. And he takes downstairs for ball one.
It's a good eye there. No swing.
Beavers able to get the leadoff man aboard in the first and the second inning. Not so much luck here in the third. That's going to be lifted into right center field. And the center fielder over there makes the catch, and the Beavers go 1-2-3. And And we will head to the top of the fourth with the Dragons still with that 3-1 lead here. We'll be back right after this.
As licensed and insured contractors, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating offers expertise in heating, air conditioning, water heating repair, and installation. Are you ready to enhance your home's comfort? At J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, they're dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Contact J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today for expert advice, product inquiries, and professional installation services. Give them a call today at 814-654-7624 or visit them at 275 Main Street in Spartansburg. Located at 34 North Center Street, Epiphany's Emporium offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come check out their creative inventory. They have gift items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have crystals, handcrafted wood items, fiber art, and art supplies. Check out their craft sodas as well. It's all at Epiphany's Emporium. Let your creativity soar.
Hey everyone, this is Missy.
And this is Erin.
And we are
Peace Be.
We are so excited to have you come walk in our doors. We have a little bit of something for everyone. We have jeans, size
0 to 22.
And all kinds of styles of clothes from small to
3X.
We will make you feel like family. You don't have to know what you're doing. That's our job.
That's right.
Come walk through these doors. You will not be disappointed. Our address is 113 North Center Street, Corry, PA.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Marshall Morris, and we're in the fourth inning. Fourth inning brought to us by K&E Surveyors. And leading off for the Dragons is going to be Sheen. He's a number 9 hitter. Then it's back to the top of the order. So the Dragons will be going through the order for the third time here with Chase and McGarry. Swan back out there for another inning here. And he puts it in there for a called strike at the bottom of the zone. Sheen struck out looking his first and only time up back in the second. He was the first out in the second. Actually, he was the first batter that Swan faced in that second inning. And Sheen quickly in the hole here, 0-2 after that UTEX body shot foul ball. So, Marshall, you get to hear a little bit of what goes on in the booth here during the broadcast instead of being down on the Elwood National Forge field camera.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a change of experience, definitely. You get to see a little bit of the showmanship behind it instead of just the main filming.
Swan misses a high and outside for ball 1-2. Beaver Nation down in that left field parking lot. And they show what the weather's like. I don't see too many blankets and hoodies, and see a lot of people just relaxing out there. And Schatz comes in, makes the catch out there. Got a late jump on it as Chelt was going out after it, but makes the catch nonetheless. And that's the first Vern's Garage out of the inning as we will head back to the top of the order with Chase here for the Dragons.
It's a good track down there by was shortstop or right fielder?
Shots, right fielder. Chase 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. He walked his last time up back in the second. And he nicks that one as it goes to the backstop, so he'll start out in the hole 0-1. And that breeze really has done wonders for the ballpark here, Marshall. As you can see that the ground is really softened up and dried out.
Oh, yeah, really dried it all up from those thunderstorms we were getting last night.
And Chase swings through that one. He's in the hole now, 0-2. Swan really settling in on the hill here. Doing a good job of mowing down the Dragons. To my calculations, he has 6 strikeouts. As he misses outside with ball 1, 1-2.
I think he's looking to break some kind of Beaver strikeout record here tonight. I'm not sure, Dewey.
I think he's got a ways to go before he gets even close to that.
How many are we thinking?
Well, the Beavers have had some pretty stout pitchers over the years. One Mr. Cressley comes to mind. And that's fouled right over the top of the press box here. So we'll reset and do it all over again with a 1-2 count after that UTEX body shot foul ball. Swan has them set up here. Girls in action tonight over in Northwestern. I don't know how they're doing, but we can kind of give them a quick look at it here when we get a second. Swung on a miss. It's another Rosbecker strikeout. And there's 2 away here. That'll bring McGarry to the plate. He's also 0 for 2 on the night. Struck out looking his last time up in the second. So that's 7 strikeouts on the day for Swan.
Looking to make 8 here.
And that's outside for ball 1. McGarry swings through that one. That'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
These Dragons seem a little eager to swing here, Dewey.
Well, they're at the top of the order. So these batters here in the top of the order are the ones that usually can find the way to get aboard.
Drive it.
Swan missing high and wide to the dish there, pushing the count to 2-1. Turning out to be a nice night here as the clouds have thinned. They're still moving quickly with the breeze that we have here tonight, but sun is out here shining on the field. As Swan misses outside, 3-1. Now the Beavers, you just get those sticks going here. The 3-1 ball game here. Beavers back in action again tomorrow here at the ballpark. Game scheduled to 4:30 start against the Eisenhower Knights. And that's inside. It's going to be another Crossroads Fellowship walk. I think the first one issued by Swan. And the Dragons put another runner aboard here. That'll bring Schneider to the dish. He struck out both times swinging, both times on a Munns Merch payoff pitch. Once in the first to end the first, and once in the second to end the second. Hit towards third. Johnson, nice backhanded play. Strong throw to first. And it's a 5-3 put out. And that will do it here in the 4th inning for the Dragons. Another 0 put up by Wyatt Swan and the Beavers. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th and see if we can't get the sticks to come alive. But before we do that, let's take a quick look in here and see how the girls are doing over in Northwestern. I don't see it. That's our game.
Oh, okay. Those Lady Beavers, they hold it down there, Dewey.
Well, that broadcast is over in Northwestern, so we'll just pull it up here and see if we can go all the way. 7-0 there in the top of the 4th. Make it 9-0. Yeah. Northwestern up 10-0 on Corry in the top of the 5th. So if the Beavers don't score any runs here, it'll be a short night, and It looks like the Beavers have dropped that one 10-0 to the Northwestern. Yep, Northwestern Wildcats lose it 10-0 in 5 innings out there.
Big
So
upset.
Beavers dropping their first game of the year. Northwestern, a pesky little tight team out there. As we get back to action here with the Beavers. Oh, I didn't want that. I want this. There we go.
If I know anything about sports, dude, you got to eliminate that bad first game because it could tarnish the rest of the season.
Yeah. Northwestern's a good ball club. Bryan out here, bottom of the 4th. As he's gone the distance, and Swan will lead things off here for the Beavers as they look to get things going again. He hits that high in the air towards right. Over the top of the second baseman. Can't find it in the sun, and it falls in there for a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. And once again, the Beavers get the leadoff man aboard. That was a high pop-up just over the top of the second baseman. I know he lost that in the sun. Looked like he had it for a little while, but then as it was starting to come down, he just couldn't find it, and it landed right behind him. Lucky for him, it didn't hit him. Anderson will step in here. He'll beat it towards the second baseman. This could be 2. Got the force out at second. 4-6 put out, and there's one away as Anderson, for the second time tonight, reaches safely on the fielder's choice. So that'll bring Braswell to the plate. He walked his only time, leading off in the second.
Good multi-sport athlete. Played football and also wrestling, I believe.
And that's outside for ball 1. Good eye in there by Braswell. As he's looking to find a ball he can drive into that outfield. Anderson safely down at first. And Braswell puts that back into the mesh. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looks like he's stretching out, trying to stay composed here, make sure he gets some good contact.
Paints the outside corner, Bryan does. Makes the count 1-2. And got him looking. A Rosbecker strikeout, and there's 2 away. That'll bring Johnson to the plate. Another multi-sport athlete here for the Beavers. Johnson struck out looking on a 2-2 count back in the second, his only other time up. And he'll take upstairs for ball 1.
Seems to be a heavy strikeout game so far.
Been a lot of strikeouts on both sides of the plate. Bryan will come set, delivers. And Johnson swings over, throw down the first, not in time. Good stop there by Manning. Anderson gets a good lead at first. And Bryan will step off and chase him back there. Didn't like the lead he had, so he got him to go back.
He's sneaking back up again. We'll see if he tries to steal second.
Bryan says, I'll just put another strike here as he gets in front of Johnson, 1-2. Swung on a miss. It's another Rosbecker strikeout for Bryan. And we will head to the top of the 5th. And the Dragons still clinging to that 3-1 lead. All the scoring coming back in the second inning. We'll be back right after this.
Karate Chevrolet is a family-operated and locally owned car dealership offering an award-winning General Motors service department with factory-trained and certified technicians and offer a fully stocked parts department. Karate Chevrolet's personal dedication is to provide you the very best sales and service experience. Contact Chop, Shane, or Bill today at 814-664-8614. Karate Chevrolet, a family dealership with your family in mind. Located at the Y in Columbus. With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs.
The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville lives to the stories we
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Marshall Morris, and we are in the 5th inning here. 5th inning brought to us by Corry Redevelopment Authority. As we get things going here, top of the 5th, leading off is going to be the pitcher for the 3rd time today. Led off in the 2nd, led off in the 3rd, and he leads off here in the 5th. He's 1 for 2. He's got a base hit, and he's got a strikeout. He scored the first run for the Dragons back in the 2nd. And Swan misses down low with ball 1.
Can hear some chattering in the batter's mound there.
Both dugouts have been a little chatty here tonight.
Some encouragement, I hope.
All good. At the top of the zone, evens the balls and strikes in this at bat. 1-1. And that's outside for ball 2, 2-1.
Will be interesting to see Swan's approach here if he tries to paint the corners.
He's just missing outside there, 3-1 now. Against the outside corner. And that'll full up the count. We'll have a Mons Merch payoff pitch up coming here. The night's really turned out to be a nice night for baseball tonight.
Oh yeah, perfect weather for a game.
Lifted into center field, and it's going to drop right in front of the center fielder there for our J.H. Knapp Auto Parts base hit. And the Dragons right back to work on offense here, getting that leadoff man aboard. As Manning will come up. He's 2 for 2 in the night. Both J.H. Knapp Auto Parts base hits, once in the 2nd and once in the 3rd.
That's got to be hard to see that ball in the sun, Dewey.
It is. But there's tricks that you can do out there.
Oh, yeah.
Use your glove to kind of block the sun. Yeah. To keep your eyeball on the ball.
I haven't seen some eye black maybe out there, too.
Yep. There's that as well. Manning will step in now. As Swan back to working from the stretch. Just a tick high for ball 1. Throw over to the runner, safely in there. pinch runner down there for the Dragons as Brian was a batter. Got the base hit. That's number 5, Aaron Sheen, doing the base running for his pitcher. And again, throw over to first, not in time. As Sheen back in there safely.
Swan trying to catch him sleeping there. Huh. Be interesting to see if he still tries to take that base lead.
Gets right back out there. 1-0 on Manning at the plate here. As the batter calls for Jim's Automotive timeout, Blue gives it to him. As Swan was taking a little bit too long on the hill there for his liking, as Manning will settle back in the box here. As Swan puts it out the outside corner for a called strike, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Really fits it in that corner of the strike zone.
So Swan with 7 strikeouts on the night so far. We were chit-chatting about maybe what was the record for a single game strikeout. And I was informed that I believe it was Cressley with 18.
Perfect no-hitter game.
Not a perfect no-hitter game, but
really close. 21?
21 would be a perfect game with all strikeouts. So 2-1 on the batter here, Manning. That last pitch was a little outside. So Swan got a little ways to go to get in range of the strikeout record for a complete game or for an entire game. Manning swings through that pitch, and he finds himself with a 2-2 count now. Hit over right field. And it's another J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit there for Manning as he's 3 for 3 on the day.
Got a runner on second as well.
That'll put runners on first and second now. As Thibodeau will come up to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Struck out looking his last time up back in the third. Had a base hit before that in the second, and he scored the last run for the Dragons to make it 3-0 at the time. So he'll settle into the box here with nobody out, trying to stretch this 3-1 lead to 4-1, potentially 5-1. If he can get both runners in. See what Swan has to say about it. Oh, the throw is going to be a little high. Going to first to get the lead runner at second. The front end of the double play attempt. So 6-4 for the first out. And Thibodeau safely aboard on the fielder's choice.
Potential double play there.
So runners on the corners here. 1 out.
Yep. And runner on third.
Runner on second. A runner on first and third.
All right.
There you go. And that will bring Wyman to the plate. And he's walked both times he's been up. And he's seen a total of 8 pitches.
4-4 both times.
Yeah, 4 straight pitches both times he's been up.
Really don't want him to get a good swing on that ball.
And that's low for ball 1.
Be his 9th ball.
9 balls in a row for Wyman. He's all of 6 foot out there. Got good leverage on the bat.
Be interested to see if he incorporates a little leg drive, a little leg kick.
Paints the inside corner for a called strike. They're going to let the runner go down to second. Uncontested. So Thibodeau gets himself into scoring position, takes the force play away.
Runner on second and third.
Nobody on first, though.
Yep.
All right.
Top of the 5th here.
Yep. And Swan puts it in there for a called strike. 1-2.
2 balls.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gotcha. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. You always say the balls first.
Makes sense.
So Swan will come set on the hill, looking right at that runner at third. And it's a Rosbecker strikeout. Got Wyman to swing through it. And there's 2 away. That'll bring Blum to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout.
See if he can bring home some runners. But it wouldn't be good for us, though. We'll see.
We're looking to see if Swan can't put another K up there. He's got 8. One more, give him 9.
He'd be 10 away.
Missing down low with ball 1. Dragons have had base runners every inning except for the first inning. And that's going to be a run as a pitch gets away from Braswell. Both runners will advance. The wild pitch from Swan, and that'll make it 4-1.
5-1? It was 3-1 or 2-1? It was at 3.
It's 4-1.
Okay. All right, runner on third. Gotcha.
Runner on third. There you're all set now. Yep. 2-0 on the batter. 2 balls, no strikes on the batter.
Yep.
2 outs here. Top of the 5th. Swung on a miss by Blum.
1 strike.
Swan comes set on the hill. And he paints it in there for a called strike. 2-2 is the count. So Blum down to his last strike. Deuce is wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Softly hit to the first baseman. Anderson makes the grab, and that will do it for the Dragons here in the 5th. They get 1 more run across the plate there, Marshall, but Beavers coming to bat at the bottom of the 5th, trailing 4-1 now. We'll be back right after this.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford. Looking to level up your skills or start a new career? The Corry Higher Education Council is here to help. They offer a wide range of higher education courses, workforce development training, and community-based classes designed for every stage of life. Whether you're earning a degree, improving your job prospects, or simply exploring something new, they make learning accessible, local, and affordable. Visit www.corryhighed.org today or give them a call at 814-664-9405. The Corry Higher Education Council, opening doors to your future.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Marshall Morris, and we're in the bottom of the 5th inning.
4-1 here, looking to see if Corry can cut down this run that Warren has since opposed upon them.
Yeah, see if the Beavers can't get some more offense going here.
Oh, yeah.
Shots will lead things off here in the 7th spot. He struck out looking his only time up back in the 2nd. And he's going to take an HBP on the first pitch here And the Beavers have the leadoff runner aboard. So that's a Crossroads Fellowship HBP, hit by pitch.
That one might have stung a little bit.
That was lightly off the helmet, so.
Just tapped him. A little love tap.
Just tapped him, so. Shots down there at first. That'll bring up Chelton. Chelton also 0 for 1. Got struck out looking back in the second. Looking to bunt, bounces it in there. And Schatz is going to be down to second on that pass ball.
Runner on second.
1-0 on the batter. That was a ball. As Chelton was looking to put the Bracken Funeral Home bunt down, we'll see if he does it again here. And he takes a called strike to even account 1 ball, 1 strike. A lot of zeros up on that Corry Federal Credit Union scoreboard. As Chelton swings through that pitch for strike 2, 1-2. Dragons got 3 in the second. Beavers answered with 1 in the bottom of the second. Now the Dragons have scored 1 in the top of the 5th here to make it 4-1. And that's outside to even account 2 balls, 2 strikes. See if the Beavers can answer back here. I'd like to see him put a crooked number up on that scoreboard.
Me too, Dewey. Me too.
Catcher calls for Jim's Automotive timeout, and Blue gives it to him.
Looks like they're strategizing. Not sure, maybe some pitches there.
Well, they had a quick conversation. Got on the same page, Snyder and Bryan. Beavers have the leadoff man down at second base with nobody out here.
Taking a big lead, trying to get to that third base.
And the second baseman sneaking in there as well. And the shots will get back in the second as Bryan stepped off the rubber. Chelton waiting patiently in the batter's box here. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout as Chelton's down on strikes for the first Vern's Garage out of the inning. That'll bring Lathrop to the dish, and that'll be the second time through the lineup for the Beavers. Lathrop hit into a soft dribbler to the first baseman, his first time up back in the third. Down the right field line, hooking foul. Past the telephone pole and see some of the Warren fans scatter away out of the way.
See a lot of lawn chairs out there tonight. Must not be too bad weather for it.
No, it's nice out. Turned out to be a nice night.
Nice spring day to have some ball.
Lathrop swings through that one for strike 2 in the hole 0-2 now.
See if he can work his way out of the hole here.
Gonna have to.
Yep.
Just off the dish for ball 1, 1-2.
Good eye there from the batter.
On deck is Jackson, a leadoff hitter for the Beavers. So they'll go start through this top of the order, or start through the lineup for the third time. Oh, that was upstairs. But Lathrop swings through it for another Ross Becker strikeout, and there's 2 away. And that's 8 strikeouts on the day for Bryant. As Jackson steps in, and he takes a called strike. That's inside, even to count 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty strike-heavy game here. Haven't seen a lot of swings to make contact.
That's off the dish for ball 2, 2-1. And he bounces it in there for ball 3, 3-1.
See if he gets walked here.
Well, he finds the outside corner. Jackson watched it all the way through, and it's a full count now. So we'll have a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming.
Cracks that one.
Opposite side. Going to get through. And here comes Shot motoring around third. No throw at the plate. And the Beavers do answer right back after a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit here by Jackson. And that scores Shots from second. Oh, a little two-out magic here. That'll bring Moon to the plate. He's the tying run.
2 away. We'll see what he can do.
Yep. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Flew out to center field both times. Throw down to second. Oh, they throw him out. I thought he was in there.
Nope. Says no.
But Jackson gets thrown out trying to steal second. And that will do it for the Beavers here in the 5th. They get one back. But we will head to the top of the 6th with the Beavers trailing 4-2 now. We'll be back right after this.
Hi everybody, Rich here from the Performance Center.
Located at 11323 Route 6 in Corry, Lifted Health is owned and operated by Rich Galinsky. Open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, and 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Lifted Health offers personal training, classes, sports-specific rehab, functional training, and nutrition. Text Rich today at 814-323-6154 or message Lifted Health on Facebook at facebook.com/Lifted Barbell Club. Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional, graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring staff can also answer questions regarding Social Security benefits, insurances, veterans benefits, and grief counseling. For questions regarding further information, please call Bracken Funeral Home at 814-664-7735. Bracken Funeral Home. They listen, they advise, they support.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Marshall Morris, and we are in the top of the 6th inning.
Got 3 to go here. Hopefully, Beavers can keep cutting down on that lead.
We got 2 innings to go. We only play 7.
Only 7. Not a 9-inning game.
Nope, it's a 7-inning game. So the Corry Community Foundation 6th inning.
So we got 2.
It'll be Sheen leading off here for the Dragons. Then back to the top of the orders. The Dragons will start through it for the 4th time tonight.
See if Swan can make some magic happen.
Swan out there for another inning's worth of work here. And he's done well out there. Only gave up the 1 run so far. Came in with bases loaded and was able to limit the damage to just 3 runs. And this is hit softly through the right side past Shelton. As Shots will get it back into the infield. But Sheen, the leadoff batter, aboard with a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. And that'll bring up Chase, the DH hitter out there for Zadarko, the left fielder for the Dragons. And Chase is 0 for 2 on the day as he starts through the lineup for the 4th time. Has walked, has struck out, done everything but got a hit. Called strike, throw down to second, not in time. Moon knocks it down. And Sheen safely aboard second base with a stolen base. called strike on the batter, Chase. So he's in the hole 0-1. So Warren keeping the pressure on here as they continue to be aggressive on the base paths. Swan will step off and go through this cycle of the signals again. Big lead there by Sheen, and Swan said that's a big enough lead. We're going to chase you back to second.
We get right back to it, though, Dewey.
Yeah, he gets right back out there. And that was outside for ball one. He uses count 1 ball, 1 strike. Chase waiting patiently in the box. Swan will check the runner, Sheen at second as he continues to dance around out there. Chase swings through it for strike 2, 1-2. That's a little high for ball 2. 2-2 now. Cloud cover starting to come back, Marshall.
A little bit, yeah.
As the sun has kind of gone away, the clouds starting to thicken up again. Still moving rather quickly in the other atmosphere there.
A little overcast here, over here.
That's low and outside for ball 3. That'll
Full
push
count.
the count full, and we'll have a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming.
See what this last pitch comes down to here. Potentially. Never know. It could be a foul.
Line down the left field line, and Sheen's going to round third, and he's going to score easily. And the throw comes in from left field right to third base, and that allows Chase to get down to second base after that J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. Given an RBI single, he ends up at second, and the Dragons make it 5-1.
Still no outs here.
Nobody out still. That'll bring McGarry to the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Struck out, walked his last time.
Swan's really eyeing him down there. I think he's trying to play a little mental game.
He squares the Bracken Funeral Home bunt, doesn't get it down, fouls it out of play. That'll put him in the hole 0-1. Warren trying to play a little small ball here, trying to get that runner over from second to third. Still nobody out here.
Bunt went way over the batting cage.
Fouled off again. McGarry finds himself in the hole 0-2 now. One of the few left-handed bats that we've seen here.
Being a left-handed guy myself, I love to see it, Dewey.
The art of switch hitting has kind of gone away, unless you look at the major leagues. At the high school level, you don't see a lot of switch hitters. They're able to foul that off. Stays alive with an 0-2 count. Another UTEG's Body Shop foul ball. Hanging in there, 0-2. Swan will come set on the hill. Just outside for ball 1. 1-2.
Got quite the cushion here if he wants to change it up.
Beavers still looking for the first out here. Swan misses high and wide to even a count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lifted to left field, high fly ball. Kraza coming over, makes the grab, runner tags, he gets it into short. And there's the first Vern's Garage out there as Kraza makes a nice catch in left field.
Delays the runner from advancing as well.
Exactly. That'll bring Schneider to the dish. And that might be it for Swan as Coach Sorigliano comes out. And Swan's going to hand the ball over to, well, he ain't handed it over to it quite yet. Coach is talking. Swan's hanging on to the ball, but meeting at the hill here. Letting him know where he's at in the lineup. Schneider's a number 3 batter. Schneider has struck out twice, both on full counts back in the first and the second. Then he hit into a 5-3 putout back in the fourth. And every at-bat, Schneider has ended the inning. In the first, in the second, and the fourth, he made the third out of all 3 innings.
Hopefully 4th time's the charm.
Well, he'd have to hit into a double play somehow.
That wouldn't be too nice for him.
And we're not going to have a Carney and Ruth pitching change here as Swan stays in the ball game on the hill with ball in hand. I think Coach just came out, wanted to settle him, let him know where he was at, buy a little time. I know he's got to be getting up there in his pitch count, as this is the 5th inning for him on the hill. He got all 3 outs in the second, third, fourth, and 5th innings. And the first one here in the 6th. Schneider looking to get aboard for the first time. And that's upstairs, straight to the backstop. And that will get the runner over to third. I'm sure that's not what Coach C was talking about when he went out there.
Probably going to hear about that one back in the mound.
Swung on a miss. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. As it looks like Swan is emptying the tank here this inning. Continuing to throw hard.
Giving it all he's got, leaving it out on that field, I believe.
Hit softly into center field, coming in. Making a catch, runner tags. Here comes a throw at the home. Bounces, and it hits the runner. And the runner is safe.
Be 6-2 here, and the top of the 6th.
The run will count. 2 outs.
2 outs.
2 outs, 2 runs. And that will bring Bryant to the plate. Not Bryant. There's no T in this last name, Herd. It's just Brian.
Not Kobe.
Brian is 2 for 3 on the day. Hits this one softly to third. Johnson comes up with it and makes a nice 5-3 put out. And that will do it for the Dragons here in the 6th. They get 2 runs back on the board to take a 6-2 lead into the bottom of the 6th. Beavers up. And we'll come back right after a few words from some of our sponsors.
We're getting ready to get back into our regular schedules. Kids are going back to school, thank God, and we are getting back into our normal routine from the summer. It's time to get back in the gym. This is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness. If you were a member before, come on in and mention this ad, and I will get you a break of rejoining. If you've not been in the gym, get off your butt and get in here before the holidays, and we can get you in shape and get you going and get success. Don't forget, it's all about how you feel. This is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness. Have a great day.
The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope, peace, and purpose found in Jesus. Through authentic worship, compassionate service, and a genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Jesus Christ and share His love with the world. Crossroads now offers 2 Sunday services starting at 9 a.m. and at 10:45 a.m. Children and youth care are provided complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corry.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Marshall Morris. And we're here in the 6th inning, bottom of the 6th. Brought to us by Corry Community Foundation. And the Beavers have their work cut out for them here. Morris is
down 4.
Down by 4, and Moon will lead things off here.
Weather's still holding up pretty strong, I'd say.
Yeah, weather's holding up pretty good. For what was forecast, I'd take this any day of the week.
Me too.
And Brian misses with the first pitch to Moon. Leading things off here, bottom of the 6th.
0-1.
1-0.
Well, 1-0.
Make it 2-0 as that pitch is upstairs. Remember, balls come first, then strikes.
We're getting there, I think.
Brian gone a distance so far for the Dragons. And that's a 3-0 count here to Moon. The number 2 hitter.
He's really going to have to lay one in that strike zone and get him to swing.
Swan is due up next, followed by Anderson and Braswell. Hit towards short. He'll gobble it up. Moon quickly down the line. He'll beat it out with an infield single. A J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit for Moon on a 3-0 count.
Keeps
as
it alive.
The Beavers get the leadoff runner aboard. Hit it deep in the hole to short. And even with a good throw, he's able to beat that out.
One of those speedy guys.
Swan 1 for 2 on the day. Singled his last time up. Takes upstairs for ball 1. Moon gets a good lead at first. Brian takes a look over his left shoulder at him. And that's upstairs for ball 2, 2-0. So out of the 6 pitches this inning, Bryant has missed with 5.
5 balls. He's got to lay one in there eventually.
Another ball there, 3-0 count, back-to-back batters here.
See if he gets a fast one in here and tries to outpace him.
Well, Moon was swinging on a 3-0 count. We'll see if Swan is.
No.
Oh, he paints the inside corner. Called strike, makes it 3-1. Swan will settle back in the box. And he fouls it over the backstop. And that'll push the count full. We'll have a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming. Moon at first. Nobody out here. Bottom of the 6th. Beavers running out of time here.
Comes back to the full count.
Hit towards third and through.
Ooh.
Third baseman tried to slam the door shut on it, and it went right underneath his glove. And it's another J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit, and the Beavers have the first 2 batters aboard here. First and second, nobody out. As Anderson will come to the dish. He's reached on fielder's choice both times he's been up. So he's been putting the ball into play, just not been able to get it through the infield. Bryan comes set on the hill. Checks the runner at second. And we have a foul ball at the plate.
Got some contact on that one.
As Anderson just got a piece of it to send it foul. The U-Tech's body shot foul ball.
See if we can get a power swing here. Ooh.
Got underneath that one, put it on top of the school. And Anderson finds himself in the hole 0-2 now. Bryan misses outside with ball 1-2. Anderson not fishing. He'll settle back in the box here. Swan at first, Moon at second. Nobody out here. Bottom of the sixth. And Rosbecker strikeout. There's the first out of the inning as Anderson down swinging. That'll bring Braswell to the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He walked his first time up, leading off the second. Came around and scored the first run for the Beavers. Struck out looking back in the fourth. His last time up.
Comes right up to the press box.
Hit right off the top of the press box for a U-Tech's body shot foul ball. I thought it was going to bounce back in off the top of the dugout, but it didn't.
Glad there's some glass there.
Inside for ball 1. Buckled the knees of Braswell. Thought that was going to come inside more, and it did. Seen Bryan throw a few more curveballs later in the game here. Bounced in there, and Moon safely into third. And Swan stays at first, so runners on the corners now. 2-1 on the batter.
Caught those basemen sleeping out there.
I would imagine Swan will take off on this pitch. A called strike. That'll even count at 2 balls, 2 strikes as Braswell was taken the whole way. Bryan trying to wiggle off the hook here. That's high. Gets by the catcher, and
it's gonna be home.
Moon's going to get in there. As Bryan was a little late getting to cover home plate, and the Beavers manufacture a run here.
Cut the lead down 6-3.
So every time that the Dragons have scored, the Beavers have come back in the bottom of the inning and have scored as well. It's just that the Dragons have been able to hang a couple of crooked numbers up on that scoreboard.
Looks like Braswell caught one to the head there. Doesn't look too shook up, though. I think he'll be good to go.
If it was hit by a pitch, they would have given him first base.
Oh, no.
It's a full count. We'll have a Munz Merch payoff pitch up coming. And it's a Rosbecker strikeout. Got him looking at the top of the zone there, and there's 2 away. As Johnson will come up to the plate now. Beavers down by 3 now. 6-3.
Could be anyone's
Johnson
game here,
sends it to
folks.
left field. He got a good hit on it. It's going back and making the catch as a left fielder as he touches the wall. As Johnson nearly got all of it that time. And he'll just be allowed third out. And we'll head to the top of the 7th. Beavers trailing 6-3. We'll be back right after this.
Healthy Smiles of Corry is committed to making sure their Corry neighbors have access to good customer service and excellence in dentistry. Offering the latest in dental technology, Healthy Smiles values their patient relationships and make it their top priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate, and complete oral care that you and your family deserve. Voted the best dental office in Corry, Healthy Smiles wants all their patients to leave their practice with a beautiful and healthy smile that they love to show off. Call to make your appointment today, 814-664-4011, or visit them online at www.healthysmilesofcorry.com.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Marshall Morris, and we are here in the top of the seventh inning. The Relevant Church seventh inning, and we have a Kearney and Ruth pitching change to talk about as Jeremiah Johnson has come to the hill here, top of the seventh. And you want to know where Wyatt Swan went? He went back over to third base.
Seems to be his spot, huh?
Well, he goes wherever coach needs him. Jeremiah Johnson came from third, so it was just a two-player swap there. So Swan over to third, and Johnson in on the hill. And he'll face the 5, 6, 7 batters here as Manning, Thibodeau, and Wyman will lead things off here in the seventh for the Dragons. And the difference in this ball game has been that big inning that the Dragons had in the second inning with all those walks that the Beavers gave up. Other than that, it's been a tight ball game. Manning leads things off here. He's 3 for 3 on the night. All singles, and he scored one time.
See if he continues to hit 100 right here.
And that was a tick low for ball one. Called strike. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Beavers back in action on the schedule tomorrow here at the ballpark at Columbus, taking on the Eisenhower Knights. High pop-up on the infield. Shelton going back underneath it and makes the grab. 1 away. Good chatter from the infield there, helping Shelton out. Getting the all-important first out of the inning. The Verns Garage out. Thibodeau comes to the plate. 1 for 2. Actually, 1 for 3 reached on a fielder's choices last time up as he takes upstairs for ball 1. Puts it right down center street for a called strike. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good placement there from Johnson. Oh, hit by bat. No.
Got on the back of the helmet, I believe. That'll be an HBP. As Thibodeau gets aboard via the Crossroads Fellowship hit by pitch. And that'll bring Wyman to the dish. He's walked twice and struck out once. So again, the Dragons get a runner aboard here. And that pitch upstairs for ball one. Fouled out of play. Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. After that, UTEG's body shot foul ball.
We've had a lot of UTEG's body shot fouls tonight, haven't we, Dewey?
Been a few. Johnson working from the stretch here. And missing upstairs with that pitch, pushing it to 2-1. Johnson pitched against Seneca earlier this year. Getting some action on the hill tonight. That's belted to right field. Shots trying to get underneath it. And makes the grab. He'll get it in. And there's 2 away. Shots has done nice work out in right field today. Strong arm getting the ball back into play. That'll bring Blum to the plate for the Dragons as they're down to their last out here in the 7th. Blum 0 for 2 on the day. Walked his first time up, struck out his second time, and flew out or popped up to first base his last time up in the 5th. Beavers looking to hang another 0 on the board here in the 7th inning here. Runner goes. Throw down to second, not in time. Thibodeau got a great jump there.
Takes off right to second base.
Give him a stolen base, gets into scoring position with 2 outs here. And that pitch is low.
Be 1-0. 2 away.
Bounced in there. Braswell keeps it in front of him, but it gets away from him, and that'll allow Thibodeau to get down to third.
Been working pretty hard to hold that runner. It'd be pretty devastating if he could come in on home plate.
Three and one on the batter. Blum trying to wiggle his way on base here. Thibodeau done worked himself all the way over to third after he was hit by that pitch. And again, Braswell blocks it. It gets away from him. Thibodeau's going to score from third on the Crossroads Fellowship walk.
He's 7-3 Warren in the top of the 7th.
That'll bring up the number 9 batter, Sheen. As again, the Dragons have continually put pressure on the Beavers every inning. See if Johnson can keep it to a 1-run inning here. Belted to left. Kraza going back on it. Can't make the grab, and that's going to find its way all the way to the fence. Gets it in quickly to Swan, but it'll be a 2-out double, RBI double for Sheen. And the Dragons put another crooked number up on the scoreboard.
Brings a runner home and then one to second.
A Sawyer Builders double for Sheen as he gets back-to-back hits his last 2 times up. And then turns the batting order to the top of the order here with Chase. As the Dragons will start through the order for the 5th time.
Everyone's got a lot of reps today.
Off the edge of the glove, and that's going to allow the runner down to third.
Another error. Two away, but a runner on third in scoring position. He's a little outside again.
2-0.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Yep.
Johnson puts it in there for a called strike, pushes the count to 2-1.
Looks like he's got the signal.
And that one's upstairs, pushing it to 3-1.
Be interesting to see if he lays it in the strike zone here, if he tries to catch him outside.
And that's outside for ball 4. Another Crossroads Fellowship walk, and that'll put runners on the corners. McGarry comes to the plate. 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout and a walk.
Warren doing some heavy lifting here with being able to keep extending the lead with 2 away.
Runner goes. Called strike. Nearly got the runner leading too far off the third as McGarry takes a strike on that pitch.
Runners on second and third.
So that takes the force play away from the Beavers. And this is belted into center field. And making the catch, and that will do it for the Dragons here as the Beavers get the third out. But they've got some work to do with this sticks as they're down to the last 3 outs here. Bottom of the 7th upcoming here as the Dragons put 2 more runs on the board. They lead at 8-3 here as we'll head to a commercial break and be back. We're the bottom of the 7th right after this.
When it comes to asphalt paving services, P2 Paving is second to none. They not only provide high quality and reliable asphalt work, but they also aim to provide their customers with the best level of service possible. Serving all of northwestern Pennsylvania, P2 Paving is the source for your asphalt paving and sealing needs. Whether it's a small home driveway or a large commercial complex, P2 Paving can handle any job. Give them a call today at 814-665-5190 or visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net. Let P2 pave for you. Our mission at Elwood National Forge is to use our metallurgy know-how to provide critical materials and engineered solutions. Why do we do it? Because we care about making an impact on the industries we serve. We care about our team members, their quality of life, and their safety. We care about providing the highest quality steel to support our mission-critical customers. From hard target penetrators, land-based ordnance, and shipbuilding to power generation, oil and gas, and heavy industrial. At Elwood National Forge, hard work is what we do. Our sense of purpose is why we do it. Come join the team today by going to our job board and find your future career. Elwood National Forge. Results delivered the right way.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Marshall Morris. And we're here in the bottom of the Relevant Church 7th inning here. Leading things off is Shots. It'll be Shots, Chilton, and Lathrop. And Brian back out on the hill for one more inning here as he goes back to work on the hill, starting out with a 1-0 count.
They got some work here to do, Dewey. Bottom of the 7th.
Warren's made some changes. I know Snyder went to right field, so they got a new catcher in there. Brian is the consistent force out on the field as Shot swings through that pitch to even a count at 1 ball, 1 strike. That's number 14 behind the dish for the Dragons now.
Looks like they're trying some new things, seeing if it works.
And that was high for ball 2, 2-1.
Had to duck under that one. Almost got a face full of ball.
14 is Wyatt Wilson. And I don't see any other changes out there that I can tell. As Brian misses outside, ball 3, 3-1.
Working our way to a full count here. We'll see what happens.
Beavers need a lot of base runners right now.
Oh, yeah.
And that was inside and Shot aboard with another Crossroads Fellowship walk. And the Beavers get the leadoff runner aboard again.
Seems to be a popular theme here tonight.
Back in the 5th, Shots led things off with a hit by pitch. Came around and scored the 2nd run for the Beavers. As Chelton will settle in here. He takes upstairs for ball 1.
If I had a nickel for every ball 1 on the first pitch, I think I'd have a lot of nickels, Dewey.
You'd have a lot of nickels for sure. Swung on a miss by Chelton. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Shelton swings through that one for strike 2, 1-2 now. Beavers just getting through the lineup for the 3rd time here tonight, Marshall.
To Warren's
5.
cycle?
Yeah, 5.
They've been advancing, 8 runs.
Oh, it's a Ross Becker strikeout as Chelton goes down for the 3rd time tonight. And that might be it for Brian as Jim's Automotive timeout is called. And the Warren coach is going to come out. And we're going to have a Carney and Ruth pitching change. And I think that'll give us a chance to get to some of our, you know what? I haven't done it tonight, so I'll do it right now. The Corry baseball team, Boosters, has asked me to tell thank you to some of their sponsors. So we'll go through the list of sponsors for the Corry baseball team. Corry Subway, Corry Lumber, Corry Counseling of Lecom, Karate Chevrolet, Dynasty Construction, D&R Transportation, Corry Collision Center, Corry Manufacturing, Corry Central Labor Club, Mons Merch, Armco Credit Union, Corry Fabrication, Corry Federal Credit Union, J.H. Napa Auto Parts, and the Corry Moose Club. All big sponsors of the Corry baseball team, and a little shout out to them. Thank you for sponsoring the baseball team. As the Corry Boosters asked me if I would do that for the home games, read out the sponsors that help them out. So there you go.
Yep.
Help these businesses out in town that help out the Corry Beavers baseball. So, and some of those sponsors not only sponsor the baseball team, but sponsor us as well. So we'd like to say thank you to our sponsors as well that were on that list. And this is Snyder coming to the hill for the Dragons out of right field. So as soon as he gets done warmed up, we'll be back to action here. Beavers will have a runner on first, 1 out, and Lathrop due up. He's the number 9 hitter, and then it's back to the top of the order with Jackson and Moon. So the Beavers really could use some more base runners here. They did come from behind to beat Titusville in a season opener here, 1-4-3 in the bottom of the 7th.
Yep. If there's any time to come back, it's definitely now. got one away. Looks like they're looking over a few things.
Well, actually, the home plate umpire came over to the Warren bench and said that the pitcher cannot have white on his glove.
Oh.
It can be distracting to the batter. So they will switch gloves for Snyder. And they asked the home plate umpire if this glove was going to be sufficient. And Blue said, yep, that'll be sufficient. So
all bases covered there.
Snyder back to work. I'm surprised they don't make him take that headband off that he has underneath his hat.
Yeah,
because it's white as well.
I was wondering if he was just bleached his hair. It was kind of a little distracting.
Well, some of the Warren players do have bleached hair. I think it's kind of a crossover from the basketball season. Maybe for you, Larry. Snyder finishes getting warmed up here as we finish the Kearney and Ruth pitching change here. And he'll face Lathrop, the number 9 hitter. And then it's back to the top of the order with Jackson and Moon. And the Beavers need a few more base runners to bring that tying run up to the plate. So here we go. Runner on first, 1 out. Snyder on the hill here. And he puts it in there for a called strike. The runner was going, and Lathrop put that UTEX foul ball into the Warren dugout.
0-2 here.
0-2. And I did just get a little weather report saying there's a nasty storm headed our direction. So we're going to have to try to get things wrapped up here and get home safely. And Snyder misses upstairs with ball 1, 1-2.
That's where the weather here likes to tease you, Dewey, and make you think it's nice outside before it likes to start raining, get it all thundery again.
Well, maybe it'll stay north of us. Maybe it'll go south. Who knows?
Good point.
Swung on a miss by Lathrop, and he's down on a Rosbecker strikeout, and there's 2 away. Beavers down to their last out now as Jackson will come in.
Cushion's kind of dwindled here. They got to
Jackson's 2 for 3 on the night.
execute.
Got to find a way to get some more base runners, and Jackson swings over the top of that one for strike 1. Called strike there as Jackson finds himself in a hole now, 0-2. Line right back up the middle. It's going to be a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit as the second baseman is able to knock it down and get it, but can't set his feet in time to make the throw, and Jackson safely aboard with his 3rd hit of the night. Another J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit.
Brings runner to second as well.
Advancing the runner to second, as you say, Marshall.
See if we can get some runs scoring in here.
Moon takes down low for ball 1. And that's inside for ball 2, 2-0.
Batter has a little 2-0 cushion here. See if he takes a swing he likes.
And that's going to bounce in there for ball 3.
3-0.
And the runners are going to advance to second and third now, still with 2 out.
Scoring position. We'll see what the next batter can do.
If Moon can get aboard,
Maybe a
that'll
moon
bring
shot.
Swan to the dish, and the tying run, Anderson would be in the on-deck circle. He's in the hole right now.
Cut that lead down pretty well.
And that's outside for ball 4. A Crossroads Fellowship walk has loaded him up here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Beavers with no quit.
Say bottom of the 7th is where magic is made, right?
What's that?
Bottom of the 7th, that's where the final moments, the magic's made.
Yes.
Determining moments of the game. Be in the dirt again, I believe.
Swan takes down low for a ball. And my apologies, the base hits are not J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hits. They're Casey's Express base hits. So my bad. I will get that corrected going forward. Snyder puts a strike in there to even a count at 1-1. Swan looking to advance the runners and get aboard and get that tying run up to the plate. And Snyder having none of it, puts them in the hole, 1-2 now. Beavers down to their last strike. Foul down the first base side, out of play. And we will do it again with a 1-2 count.
Drove it into the fans.
Snyder bounces it in there for ball 2. 2-2 now.
Staying alive. We'll see what Swan can do here.
Snyder on the hill here. Missing outside. And we'll have a full count here and a Mons Merch payoff pitch upcoming. After being in the hole 1-2, Swan has come all the way back to a full count. 2 outs here, bottom of the 7th. Beavers trailing by 5. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout to end it. As Warren slams the door shut on the Beavers. They're going to win this one 8-3. And let's get right into our P2 Paving post-game report, hand out some awards so we can get things wrapped up and get home safely here. As your final is 8-3. Our Healthy Smiles of Corry, offensive play of the game.
What do you ought to say, Dewey? Who do you think gets it?
I like the base hit by Moon.
Yeah.
To lead the 6th off. Got himself aboard, came around and scored, and made it a 6-3 score at that time. But that's going to be our offensive play of the game. Our the New Kitchen Village defensive play of the game. I do like the play from Schatz out in right field, making the catch in the top of the 7th for the 2nd out, and that's going to be our defensive play of the game. The University of Pitt Titusville game-changing play back in the 2nd inning. The Dragons strung together 3 hits in a row, and that resulted in them scoring 3 runs as that was followed up by a couple of walks, and the Beavers just had trouble getting out of that 2nd inning. And that was the game-changing inning there as the Dragons took a 3-0 lead into the bottom of the 2nd and on to an 8-3 victory here tonight.
Really changed the pace of the game there.
Our Karate Chevrolet player of the game, I like Wyatt Swan on the hill for the Beavers. He pitched well. He ended up with over 8 strikeouts and did well with his stick as well. So Karate Chevrolet player of the game goes to Wyatt Swan. And our Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award goes to the starting pitcher, Brian, of the Dragons, as he pitched well into the 7th inning and held the Beavers to just those 3 runs. So that will do it here tonight. From the ballpark at Columbus, for Marshall Morris, I'm Dewey Hurd. We'd like to say thank you to everybody for tuning us in. And they're not going to have a JV game because of the impending weather coming in. So that'll wrap it up here tonight on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Thanks for tuning us in. Until we meet again, we are going to say God bless and good night.
Until next time.